Hey, we're back. How about a heated blanket? Cats like heated blankets. This is the same heated blanket that I used to keep Juno warm when he was outside. I had this outside in a feral cat shelter. So it keeps us both warm. And then I plugged in, of course, magical heated cat bed. Who doesn't want a heated cat bed, right? So he's all curled up and toasty. The sad thing is because he's been on his own for too long, he's been scared. I know, right? He's charming. When I leave, he runs to the back corner, and it's so cold. Hi, Kim. We're talking about letting the cat decision be easy. I'm struggling with wanting to keep him. I'm struggling. I always struggle with the cat decisions. Anyway, I wanted to, right now I have Lavender going in here, but cats are very, very sensitive to essential oils. Very sensitive. So normally, and because he doesn't, he's in the camper, which is a small space and he can't leave, I have normally in a diffuser, which is about, I don't know, it's less than a cup of water, I think. I would put 5 or 6 drops of oil in it in the house. But my cats can leave if they don't like the smell. They have options. He doesn't. And cats are super sensitive. But we do know that they like lavender. All of mine like lavender. But I only have 2 drops as compared to normally 5 or 6 drops in a diffuser. So if you're diffusing in a small space, please be respectful of your cats, and especially, and also dogs. I mean, their sniffers are super sensitive, and just use 1 or 2 drops. You're still getting the benefit. We really put too much oil in our diffusers, I think, and I am so guilty of that too, because I think more is better, and it's not. 1 or 2 drops is plenty. So he's got the calming lavender. I can smell it from what little I can smell with the pollen and being stuck in a small space with a cat. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about lavender, and I want to talk to you about the blend Awaken. I'm trying to cover one that comes in a premium starter kit and one that is more like advanced for emotional growth. We did, my sister and I, Catherine and I, she's on here, she's Katie 1010, CATIE 1010. She's also a Young Living distributor, as are a couple of people. We did an emotional benefits of essential oils class a few days ago. Hi Ben, hi Tanya, hi everybody. I don't think I even said hello. I was just like blah blah blah, lavender, blah, cats. Yeah, it was really good. It went really well, and we talked about an oil blend called Awaken, and I've had it sitting on my shelf forever. I used it as a giveaway, of course. Then I got to actually reading about it, and I was like, damn, I should have kept this all for myself. So I went and put another one on my order. Here's another way you can use them with animals. 1 drop on your hands, rub them together, and just kind of blow it in their area. It's up for 7 days. I don't know if I can still add people to it. I might be able to. If you're interested, send me a message. It is for me too. I added it to my essential rewards. So let's talk about lavender, because I've been underutilizing it, and now that I'm utilizing it, I'm pretty even more impressed. I always liked it, but now I ain't really super extra special like it. So I found out by accident that the cats really love lavender. I had it on my hands like I just did, 1 drop, and you can put 1 drop on your hands and then just inhale. I can't remember what I was cranked up about. I was cranked up about something. It's what I do. And I was trying to calm myself down and remember the truth about life, that everything's fine and you need to just, drink a cup of shut the fuck up and everything will be okay. I was doing that. And my cat Juna came over, and I think I had maybe 2 drops on there, and he just stuck his head over, and I just held my hand out, and he just, put his shit. He loved it. So I rubbed him down with it. When you're putting oils on animals, you want to put a drop and then rub until it's almost gone. You see how there's just like a little bit, a tiny little bit of a sheen on my hand. Rub till it's almost gone, and then just give them a really light swipe down their back or whatever, like I just did with this little fella. They really don't need very much. But then I went and offered it to the other 3, and they also liked it and wanted it. So even snarly little Grit got some. Which, by the way, Grit responds really well to the blend Tranquil, which is lavender, cedar wood, and something I don't remember. So lavender, you can use it in the kitchen. You can use it for your emotions. You can use it for burns. I have multiple singe marks. When I get too distracted in my life, I burn myself on the stove a lot because I'm just not paying attention. I mean, it's stupid stuff. You know, reaching for a skillet or forgetting that, hey, cast iron skillets have hot handles, not like your regular skillet, dummy. So I'll get those in the palm of my hand. I got a pretty bad one on my thumb because I didn't realize that. I buy china dishes from thrift stores. They're like 10 cents a piece to feed the cats off of. That way, if they break, I don't care. Plus, I think it's hilarious to feed cats off of really expensive china that ends up in thrift stores. But this one had a silver band around it, and I threw it in the microwave, and I didn't realize that it was real silver, and it burned the crap out of my thumb when I picked the saucer up. That would be smart. Yes, I didn't even think about that. I use a kitchen towel, but a skillet handle cover would be smarter. So anytime I've gotten a burn in the kitchen, I've put this on. This stays in the kitchen. I have a bottle in the kitchen and a bottle in the oil rack that you guys have seen before. This stays in the kitchen with the grapefruit oil because if I get a burn, this goes on it. I burnt my leg on a wood stove in a cabin once. This went on it. No blistering. That one had pain for several hours. The one on my thumb, I still had pain for several hours. So I did, use ice water and stuff. But no blisters, and it didn't hurt at all the next day. It didn't ever blister, and it should have. So there's that. You can use this in your hair, on the tips of your hair when they get dry. You can use this around your eyes. Don't ever get too close to your eye. Lavender's mild enough that you can put it on babies. This has been on the twins since they were born and they were still premature. They got lavender. You can diffuse it. You can put it on a cotton ball and put it near your pet area. You can put it on a cotton ball and stick it in the vent of your vehicle so it blasts, lavender. It's very calming. And there's that Tranquil blend I mentioned is a blend for sleep, and it does work really, really well. The problem is it has cedarwood in it, and cedarwood raises melatonin. And in people who are sensitive to melatonin, that can cause nightmares, which is what happens. I can get away with using Tranquil a couple of nights, but then by the third night, I'm having weird dreams and nightmares and stuff. So I just avoid it. I don't use cedarwood at all. But for some reason, I'm a little bit slow and didn't think about, hey, you could just use lavender and see if that helps you sleep. And I put it on last night, went to bed at 11:30 and didn't wake up till 8. That's highly unusual for me. It could have been a fluke, so I'll keep trying it and we'll see how it goes. But all I did was I just, put my finger here, tip the bottle over, and just that little bit, and then just put it right behind my ears. Also, lavender's one that my husband won't complain and cry about as if the world is coming to an end because there's essential oil smell in the bedroom. So that's all I did, and then I went to bed. It smelled great. Let's see. I'm going to open the book and we're going to see what else you can use lavender for. You find lavender in a lot of blends. A lavender linen spray. What's in it? What's in your lavender linen spray? You've been sleeping so good. I tell you what, Michelle, I woke up when Heath's alarm went off, but I went right back to sleep. I slept 8 hours straight. I never do that. I can't even remember the last time I slept 8 hours straight. So we'll see. I also didn't sleep much last week. I was sleeping 3 or 4 hours a night. So because I'm a skeptic, it could have been a fluke. Some cosmetic gifts in the UK. that have to do with essential oils. Oh, you guys, I'm getting close to 1,000,000 hearts. You're so sweet. And they seem to work best. Rose oil. You can buy Young Living products from me, even though you're in the UK. I have some Canadian customers. That'd be something you'd want to DM me about. They don't have makeup, but they do have a lot of skincare products that have rose ointment and stuff. Water, witch hazel, and a few drops of lavender. That is nice. Buying the oils, mix. You know what, Simon? Here's the nice thing you can do for a wife. You buy an essential oil, a really high quality one. Mix 5 or 6 drops in a cup of Epsom salt. Put it in a pretty jar. It makes a fabulous bath. Plus, it has all the health and mood benefits. So, spend money on the essential oils, but Epsom salt is cheap. Pretty jars are cheap. You could buy some ribbon and tie it around it. That would be nice. The linen spray that Michelle just described, you could put that in a pretty bottle as a spray. That would be a lovely gift. You can't go wrong with lavender and rose and lemon, the citrus smells. Everybody loves those. Cinnamon is sometimes too strong and it will burn your skin, so don't do cinnamon. But lavender, lemon, orange, citrus fresh, all kinds of stuff. There's all kinds of stuff that smells good. It's health, promotes health. Anytime you can reduce your stress, you're going to promote your health. I love the lemon. And you have the jade lemon, which is even more special. Okay, let's talk about lavender in the book. And then I want to tell you about Awaken, which is a surprisingly good deal. Oh, lavender. And so while you're sleeping, you can dream about money. Are you finally warm, little guy? His feet are finally warm. So let's talk about lavender, and then I want to tell you about Awaken. Because Awaken is a blend of blends that are very expensive. And you can get them all in Awaken for less than $21. $20.50 wholesale. Lavender, lavender. What else can we do with lavender? I know you guys have ideas. It comes from France, Idaho, and Utah. Young Living has a lavender farm in Utah. I'm going to talk about it next. You can go visit the lavender farm. You can work on the lavender farm. I love that. I can go see the farm where my oils come from anytime I feel like driving to Utah, which is never. But I could if I wanted to. Okay, so lavender's primary uses. I use it in my allergy blend. Yes, it needs to come to you. Do you have enough points to get it yet? Probably not, huh? You probably have about, 10 points maybe? And it won't let you split points and money. That's a bummer. Okay, anyway, it is a bug repellent. We've used it for that. I've used it tons of times for burns, for calming down. You can make lip balm with it. Some people have used it for deodorant. That's a terrible idea. It doesn't work. Oh, okay, cool. Don't use essential oils for deodorant unless you're one of those remarkable people that doesn't smell very much, because it really doesn't work. You can use it for crying, for the occasional blue mood, which is all we're allowed to say by the FDA, but it does influence your mood. It reduces inflammation on mosquito bites and stuff like that. I put a drop in my hands and I just inhale. Or I put it, mostly what I do is put it in the diffuser. But if I'm really having a whack out, if I'm really just like on a tear, a drop in my hands, rub my hands together, and then I just sit. I have 1,000,000 hearts! Yay! Aw, thanks. Thanks, you guys. I kind of want to cry a little. Aw. I appreciate that so much. I honestly didn't think I was ever going to get past 1,000,000. I was like, this just isn't happening. Somebody's hearts match my shirt. 1,000,000 hearts. All thanks to you guys. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Oh, yay. Do you hear that, kitty? You got a heated blanket. I got a million hearts. It's a million hugs and kisses. Aww. I wish I had like a noisemaker and some confetti or something. I don't have anything I can throw. Superstar! I had a million hearts. I'm a superstar. Oh, you guys, I'm a little weepy. I'm a little verklempt. I would scare the cat if I blew off a noisemaker. Oh my God. You guys can show me emoji noisemakers. Thank you. Thank you so much. Seriously. Seriously, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I'm feeling the love. Thanks. I try. I do. I really try. Thank you, man. Thank you, Tanya. You guys have been here for almost a year. 9 months? 8 months? Since July, some of you. And an oil scope. It's a sign. I'll take it. I will take it. I'm glad, Elizabeth. That is what we aim for here. Superstar. So August 29th, Tanya. August 29th is when I started doing daily scopes. I did a few before that were really awkward and uncomfortable. But August 29th, I've done one every day. I've missed 4 since August 29th. 4, I think, or 5 maybe. Not very many. I appreciate you guys being here so much. When there's a day I have to miss a scope, I feel terrible. And some days when I want to miss a scope and do it anyway, I always feel extra happy. Thank you. Thank you. Yay. A million. Oh, good. Well, you're just getting started. So, anything on babies you can use lavender for. Continuing. Oh, I know. I always feel so weird and incomplete when I have to miss one, especially if it's for something like, I had to miss that last one for something stupid. I can't remember now what. I didn't like it at all. Oh, the internet was down. No, I can't remember. Anyway, I didn't like it. Oh, yes, I left my phone. Yeah, or I left my phone in the car. Yeah. Morgan drove off with my phone. I was like, oh my God. I was so bummed. I had a weird, incomplete feeling all day. It was terrible. No, let's blame her. I think we should. I think she should have known it was hidden in that pocket in the car. No, it wasn't her fault. It was totally my fault. So, let me tell you about this lavender stuff, and then I'm going to tell you about Awaken. And then I'm going to let you get on with your day, probably. I've been talking all morning. So, yes. This is the book I'm reading from. This is the 2016 edition that I just got yesterday. Lavender. Other than, I don't know if lavender's mentioned in the Bible or the Egyptian ancient texts. It probably is, but mostly I remember frankincense and myrrh and things like that. But lavender is a very old oil. It's a universal oil that has traditionally been used to balance the body and to work where there's a need. So if there's a need for calm, it calms. If there's a need to wake up, it wakes up. It's one of those oils that's very balancing. So wherever the out of balance is, and God don't ask me how this works because I don't know, but wherever the out of balance is, lavender brings balance. Typically people are not sleeping because they're thinking too much. So lavender calms the brain down so that you can actually fall asleep. Generally speaking, your body wants to go to sleep. No. I can only talk about my experience with Young Living because I haven't used any other brands, but lavender's been around forever. when in doubt, it says use lavender. If you have a question or you feel like you're out of balance, make lavender your go-to try oil. Emotional balance, the skin. People put this in. People put this in their mascara, like their eye mascara. I did try that and I didn't like it, but it does make your mascara go on really well. And then people were saying it makes your eyelashes grow longer, but that's ridiculous. It can't. I mean, your eyelash growth starts inside of your eyelid. Did you mix it with Epsom salt first, or did it just float around on the top? Yeah, putting lavender oil in your mascara is not going to make your eyelashes grow. It makes them look like they've grown because it really coats it. Try mixing it with a cup of Epsom salt first, and then it disperses in the water. Otherwise, it's just floating in little islands. So take a cup of Epsom salt, put like 4 or 5 drops of lavender in it. It also depends on what kind are you using. Are you using like doTERRA, or are you using something from the grocery store? What kind of lavender was it? You can feel the difference in Young Living. Yeah, and I think they're trustworthy. So try putting 4 or 5 drops in a cup of Epsom salt, stir it up, then put it in your bath, and then see if you feel a difference. I will say I have converts from that brand to this brand, and they say there's a big difference. I don't know that personally for myself, though. I will say that, because I don't know. I haven't tried theirs. And I'm sure there's other people who have gone from Young Living to doTERRA and say there's a difference. It's all very personal. So, in your bath, for scars, think balance. Migraines, it's in my, you can't say that it's for migraines, but the occasional headache. You can put it in massage oil. You can put it in just plain lotion. It's in my allergy blend, lavender, lemon, and peppermint, which works for me about 80% of the time. I can just smell that 2 or 3 times a day, and it works for my allergies and reduces my use of Claritin. Not open wounds, but like I've put it on cat scratches, which, I have opportunity to do that at least once a day. I've put it on sunburn. We've put it on diaper rash mixed with coconut oil. Don't put it on sunburn I don't know. I put it on fresh burns and it stops the blistering. I was going to say, it's an oil. Maybe you shouldn't put it on a sunburn. I tell you what, go out, get yourself sunburnt, and try it out, and let me know. Being facetious, nobody take me seriously, okay? The blend classification is enhancer, modifier, and equalizer. Michelle's like, nah, I'm going to pass on that skin cancer thing, thank you. Okay, yeah. I know, I always end up sunburned too. So that's on lavender. So let's talk real quick about Awaken, and I don't have the bottle here because it's, it's packaged up to mail to the winner from our essential oil class. The winner. Awaken is $20.50 wholesale. It's a 5 milliliter bottle, which has 85 to 100-ish drops in it. It's got so many powerful blends in it. I don't know if I would even wear it. I might just carry it around and smell it. First of all, it would last longer. Second of all, you don't always have to put these on. I probably would use it in the diffuser. I'm going to order it next, so I'll let you know. I wasn't interested in the oil Awaken because I was just reading the title. I didn't actually read the ingredients till we were using it the other night for a giveaway. Because I was like, you know what, I've got this sitting on my shelf, I'm not using it. Might as well offer it up. And then I read it and was like, oh shit. I should have kept that. So I'll just order a new one. But anyway, this blend may help awaken one to the possibility of your highest potential. And it may make the necessary transitions in life possible and easier to achieve greater things. I know, right? This blend is beneficial for spiritual and emotional enhancement. And when I read the list of ingredients, I couldn't believe it because it's got some expensive oil blends in here and it doesn't cost very much. So it has Joy in it. Joy is like $40 or something a bottle wholesale, and it's got that in it. And like I said earlier, you really only need a little bit. The Joy blend has rose in it and all kinds of massively good things. Then it has present time in it, which is for staying focused in the present, obviously. A blend of oils designed to bring one both mentally and emotionally into the present. In order for us to awaken to our higher potential, we have to be living in the now, not fretting about the past or daydreaming about the future. Present time is also a fairly pricey blend. Then it has forgiveness in it, another expensive one, and because I just bought it and I've been using it. I bought the second bottle. I lost the first bottle. It's magical. Forgiveness is a blend that's formulated to help move people into a mental state where they can forgive and forget. Inhaling this blend may stimulate one to forgive themselves and others of transgressions. Then it has Dreamcatcher in it. Dreamcatcher's like, I want to say it's over $40 wholesale. It's an oil blend that was created to open the mind, and enhance one's dreams, to help one visualize their dreams and hang on to them until they become a reality. Dreamcatcher is really pricey. $70. Okay. I used Dreamcatcher when I first started this journey because I ran across a reference that said it helps you reactivate dreams that you don't think are going to come true ever in your whole life. And it made a huge difference for me. You can also use it for children who are having nightmares, or yourself if you're having nightmares. It's a good one for sleep. So it's got that in it. $70. And it has Harmony in it. Another one that's a little bit pricey. A lot of these blends have a little bit of rose oil in them, which is like the premium, uber awesome, and the most expensive oil. It's even more expensive than sandalwood, which you can't get right now anyway. Without harmony, none of the other states of mind would come to be. We must be in harmony with ourselves, with our Creator, and with the world and all of those around us. When we have harmony in our lives, many other things will come to balance and fruition. And it comes in a carrier of almond oil. The oils in this blend may help it be effective for dealing with problems related to emotional balance. We enjoy diffusing this blend while we're sleeping at night because it helps us wake up feeling invigorated and refreshed. It may be used as an aftershave, a cologne, or perfume. It probably smells good. I love the smell of Dreamcatcher and Forgiveness and Joy. I have smelled Present Time. I don't remember it one way or the other. I know Kelly was using it for a while. We used to look, my upline, we used to work right next to each other. Aftershave, cologne, or perfume. It may be diluted with an oil for body massage or added to bath water. Again, if you're going to add this stuff to bath water, 4 or 5 drops in a full cup of Epsom salt. Epsom salt's cheap. You can get it at the dollar store. It absorbs the oil so that when you put it in your hot water, it disperses through and you absorb it into your body. Yeah. So what impressed me about it is that it has so many of the very powerful blends that I love. I love Joy, Forgiveness, and Dreamcatcher. And it's got them all in one bottle. And I could use Present Time because that's how I complicate things. We were talking earlier on the morning. Yeah, transit. I think it mentions that. Yeah, it helps ease the way for the necessary transitions that are required to achieve your highest potential. If you're going to go for your highest potential, you're going to go through some stuff. And you're going to have transitions. And things are going to change. And that can be really scary. And so this oil can help you move through those transitions. If you aren't even aware of what your highest potential is or of what your purpose is in life, what you'd like to do next. I think this would be a great oil for if you're kind of at a crossroads and you're not really sure what you want the next stage of your life to look like. I think this could be a helpful oil to use to awaken you to all the possibilities available. A lot of times we struggle because we're limited by our own belief systems and our experiences in life, and we're not aware of, yeah, Michelle's graduating. So that's a big old transition. Graduating from getting her bachelor's degree. So that's a big one. Changing career paths is big. Moving to another location is big. All these big decisions, we need all the help we can get. Even little decisions, we need all the help we can get. Such as, what happens to an extremely charming cat right here. Who's driving me nuts with his cuteness. So anyway, I wanted to bring that to your attention because even if you sign up as a retail customer and you buy that oil retail, whatever, it's $20.50 wholesale, which means it's 24% more retail. So even if you just got your hands on one retail priced oil, that's a pretty powerful blend. And it would be a fairly cost-effective way to test out Young Living oils if you aren't sure which brand you want to go with. So the other thing I wanted to show you that I got from Abundant Health when I ordered that book is these cool little things here. First of all, sample bottles that have a little dabber thingy in them. Both. The Lavender's not expensive either, but Awaken is the one I was just talking about. But if I was going to get on there and retail order Awaken, I would add a bottle of lavender too, because it's not that much. A big bottle of lavender is $15, maybe $20 retail price. It's not much at all. And then you could do a comparison test between the two brands. So anyway, this oil dropper thing holds about the same amount I put in those little brown ones that I send out, but this is going to be a lot easier to mail. Plus, it has this little dealy thingy on it. These were dirt cheap. These were really, it is kind of hard to get in the bottle. Hold on, before I go saying about how awesome it is. Oh no, it's fine. It's just really in there. Yeah, so I really like sending out samples. Oh, did you? Well... Oh my goodness. This one, Nina. I ordered the 2016 book. Your mom wouldn't want 2 cats, would she? They need a buddy. Yeah, so these are... Yes, you know what, Tanya? You could mix it with fractionated coconut oil or sweet almond oil to spread it out. And you could put it in here. Do you want 2? I wish they'd change the cover, too. I was going to test out today to see if my Lonely Cat inside got along with this one. And I was also going to see if he'll let me trim his nails. And I'm also really struggling with this. Uh-oh. Amazon. Just look for something that's cold pressed or, not what do you call it? Unrefined. So I want to show you these. So yeah, it's a great idea to spend, if you're buying a spendy oil and your whole family can get, myself. I'm wondering if he can be a friend to the Lonely Cat inside if your mom is interested in 2. I don't know if I make these things complicated. Don't listen to me. But I also ordered this. It's a rollerball mood blend Ginger Rose is the one that's inside and isolated because all the other cats try to kill her. She's very sweet. Sweet, snuggly, affectionate, same as this one. And she's mothery. She wants to mother, and the other cats try and murder her. I don't know what that's about. But she's a very lonely cat, so I was going to see if those two got along, if they could be snuggle buddies. This one is a big snuggler. And also not at all noisy now that he's calmed down like you thought he might be. This was $5, and it came with all of these recipes for roller balls. You can buy these oils, put them, buy roller balls on Amazon. Always get the ones with the metal roller. So it comes with one for worry. Well, let me see if they get along today. But she's going to be at your house for a month, right? We should probably talk about details. Harmony. Clarity. She doesn't declaw, does she? Confidence. Okay. Gratitude. I'm going to see if he'll let me trim his nails today because they are pretty long and pointy. It comes with a blend for love. Fury. Release fury. So it tells you what to mix with it. Bergamot, peppermint, rosemary, thyme, white fir, and ylang-ylang. I don't know if you can get white fir right now from Young Living. But it says combine... Oh, it says choose 3. So it gives you all the options. It says choose 3 and mix it in your 10 milliliter roller ball. And top it off with fractionated coconut oil. It's Abundant Health 4, number 4, U.com. U. Abundant Health, number 4, letter U.com. AbundantHealthForYou.com. That's where I got the book. And then this was on, it's normally $5 or $6. It was on sale for $3.75. Yes, just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 different mood blends. It's called the Mood Series. No, not this stuff. I've tried to order it from Young Living, but they're always out of stock. Because the people doing it as a business order them up, and you can never get them. Plus, they're cheaper at Abundant Health or Life Science Publishing, which is DiscoverLSP.com is another place. Or you can get them on Amazon. I don't think you can get this on Amazon, though. But here's the Facebook page, okay? It has a Facebook page on it. Facebook.com/rollerball make and take. So these are made for make and take parties where you invite people over and you have the supplies. Oh, it's so tiny. I don't know if you can see it. It's Facebook.com/rollerball make and take. You guys can figure that out. But it lists the oils, says pick 3 and put it in the roller ball, top it off with fractionated coconut oil. And there's 10 different mood issues to play with. So, then, these are the funnest things ever. Hi, Meg. We were just talking about, oh, you would like this, Meg. AbundantHealthForYou.com has these cards for make and take parties with 10 different emotion mood blends on the backs. So you could have this at a party and pass it around, and everybody could, if you had the single oils and the roller balls and stuff, then people could pick and make a blend right there, and you have this cool little thing. It was less than $5. So then I also ordered, because I like to send out samples when I can. I'm not going to be sending anything out soon because I've overgiven lately, so I need to stop it with the giving. Just for a little while and restock my emotional tanks. So look how cute this is. Teeny weeny tiny little rollerball sample bottles. How cute would that be for a party? Get everybody together, have your little recipes. Of course, you could only do like 1 drop each and some fractionated coconut oil. I think it's a no. How many grams is this? It's 1 milliliter. So you put your oil in there, and then you just pop this in the top, and it's a teeny weeny roller ball. Which would be also great if you're working with a few different blends for yourself. Yeah. And you want to carry them around in your purse, and you don't want to carry like all your full bottles around in your purse. Or if you're traveling, you could use these. And I don't get a commission on this. I'm just like super excited about them. Yeah, and you could use them for samples or for testers. You could mix up some of those blends for your family, and they could carry them around. Sometimes kids carry, especially kids who struggle with focus and anxiety at school, their moms will make them up roller balls, and I have heard stories of schools taking them away from them, which is awful. But these are small enough they could stick in their pocket and nobody would know. So basically I'm saying, teach your children to lie. Teach your children to have discretion. Put their blend in a tiny bottle so that they can stick it in their pocket, and then they can go to the bathroom whenever they need to take a hit off of it. So how adorable. Also really, really cost effective. I want to say cheap, but they don't feel cheap. It's a metal ball. Cute little things. The book was expensive. I think it was $40-something. And then this little thing was less than $5. These little samples were like $7 or $8 for a zillion of them. I have like a huge bag of them. And I want to say this was like $7 or $8. And you get a ton of them. You get, I don't know, a lot of them. You guys can visit the website and figure it out for yourself. Because you're smart like that. Anyway, I just wanted to share with you that there's all kinds of little tools and things that you can use. Yeah, you get your little oil hit, and it's a tiny little thing. I've never had a problem getting my oils through TSA at the airport, through airport security. I've never had trouble. But I might next... I mean, you never know whether they're going to give you grief about stuff. So if they take a little bottle away from you, you're not going to cry nearly as hard as if they take your 15 milliliter bottle away from you. They never have, though, because this is a half ounce. This is a half ounce. No. Yes, a half ounce. And this is 1 milliliter. Yeah, so if you're traveling with oils, if you don't want to check them, just put them in your Ziploc bag thing that they make you do. They've never taken them away from me. Yeah, although on international flights, they are way stricter and they might take them away from you. So you might just check them if you have to fly international. But again, you could put this little teeny bottle in there, and if they take it away from you, you won't be as upset. Mexico's okay. I've heard about it, people flying to France and England or you know, Britain, places like that, like across the pond, that they're a little stricter. Somebody, I think it might have been Lindsay, our upline person, who lost like hundreds of dollars worth of oils because they took them away from her when she was flying to Paris. I would have cried my eyes out. I would have had a complete meltdown. I think if I were going to use these for make and take parties, I would laminate them first. They're pretty good cardstock, but abundanthealthforyou.com. You can also get them on Amazon. Well, I don't know about these teeny roller bottles. I don't know if I have those in my Amazon shop. But it comes in a nice little thick carrying thing. So there you go. Lavender, Awaken. You can buy those retail. If you want my link, let me know. I'm happy to send it to you. Of course, I am supporting myself by selling a lot of these things. It's a business, but I try not to be pushy about it. The brown ones do, but the roller bottles don't. These are tiny roller ball tops. But yeah, you do get the brown sample bottles with your starter kit that have the little What do they call that? It's the little cap with the hole in it. There's a word for it, but I don't remember. Anyway, Abundant Health, number 4, letter U.com. And then the Facebook group again, I don't know if you were here, a reducer, thank you, reducer cap. Facebook.com/rollerball make and take is where you can get these rollerball recipes. But I thought it was nice to have a set. I don't do make and take parties, but I will want these to send out to people who buy kits. Can send them bonus blends and stuff like that. Lavender and Awaken. Awesome oils. Thanks, Michelle. Thanks for putting that back up there. You guys see that? AbundantHealthForYou.com. That's probably loud on the speaker there, isn't it? So that's all I have for you. I'm going to hang out with Mr. Snuggle Buddy here and see if he'll let me trim his nails. Then I'm going to take him inside and see how he and Ginger get along. And we'll go from there. He likes his heated blanket, that's for sure. His nails really need to be trimmed, like today. Okay, you're welcome. Thanks for the 1,000,000 hearts, you guys. I so appreciate all the love and support and all the wonderful things you guys give to me. I really appreciate the energy exchange. Essential oils are fun. They are so fun. So take care, and I will see you tomorrow for almost the end of Big Magic. You're welcome. You're welcome. Ooh, his ears are filthy. Ugh, somebody's getting their ears cleaned today, too. Okay. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Love you.